All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So we had an opportunity today to actually show you guys how to clean up a snake. Now, I don't mean give it a bath, I mean field dress one. So what we have here is a dead copperhead. Oh yeah. My father actually came across this. He was taking out his trash today and it was right there in the middle of the yard. So after dispatching, there we go, give you a nice little photo of him. We got him right here, guys. Now this thing here, this is Florida. We got a bunch of them. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to clean this. Now, as you know, I do not have any gloves on. I'm touching this reptile. Salmonella is a thing. Now, you can eat poisonous snakes, but I'm going to show you exactly what you look for. You have to field dress these out and actually look at their body. Now, during the dispatching of a reptile like this, you want to make sure he's not hitting himself. Sometimes they just produce a dry bite, but other times they have actually injected themselves because they got stirred up and they hit themselves with their own venom. With that being said, you can look for puncture wounds and discoloration on the skin on the inside underneath the scales there. With this, people say you can actually just cut the piece out. Me personally, if he bit himself, I toss him. I just don't take the chance. If you have any open wounds in your mouth, broken teeth, or anything like that, that's going to go directly into your bloodstream. And also, ingesting the venom is not a good idea. So, we'll go ahead and field dress this out. I do have a pocket knife on me. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, since we have a table right here, show you guys how to do this. Alright guys, so we have pocket knife. Wash some of this mud off of them here. Now with the snake, all you have to do is make an incision underneath the belly and actually just peel them just like you do a squirrel, all right, or another furry creature, rabbits, things of that nature. So you just want to get up underneath the belly of the skin. Don't go too deep. You just want to get into the layers here, like that right there. There we go. And we got some broken ribs. I can see that. That's where the shovel actually hit this thing. And I'm going to just go ahead and peel back a little bit more. Try not to get into the gastro areas as far as the guts and stuff, because you don't want to make that big of a mess right now. You just want to peel them back. Now, with that being done, you can actually go back here in the back side and do the exact same thing, but since we already dispatched his head, I'm just going to pull from here, peel the skin off the rattlesnake just like that. I'm sorry, not rattlesnake, the copperhead. And as you can see, the meat is really white meat. All right, now you can cook this up. There is nutrition there in a survival situation, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a lot of meat for me to waste on eating this particular snake. But since we did take it down, we're going to go ahead and show you the exact process you got to do if you were in a survival situation. So you just take it and peel them back. Just like that. Now we have everything we need. We have esophagus, the stomach tract, everything's still inside the snake. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get that material out. There is a sack that kind of protects everything. You want to remove all that. Make sure that we are in camera here, and just peel them back. Now that injury right there, I believe, is from the shovel, but when you're looking for any type of bites, it will actually show up in the skin relatively quickly. This was where he got hit with a shovel a couple times. It caught my dad off guard, but took him down. So all this material here, this is the esophagus, stomach tract, all that. You just peel it all back, run it all the way down to his guts and everything, which is down here in the bottom. And what we're going to do, since his rear end and everything is down here, you know, his orifice, the anal part of the snake, is go ahead and cut down here away from that. I believe it's actually called the vent. And we now have a cleaned out snake right here, guys. So this is, well, could be dinner in an emergency situation. The meat is a real white textury meat, as you can see here, and my best suggestion when you're actually cooking snake, roast it right over the campfire, preferably the coals actually, and you just roast it up. All right, now if you do it correctly, and this is a smaller snake, so the bones, the rib bones, there are a lot of rib bones on this, their entire body is, you can actually chew those up. The spine, everything is, you can chew it up, but personally I found out that the ribs work the best. You can actually just cut it off sections if you want to, these smaller ones. Most of the meat is across the top of the spine, the back strap right here. And again, I do recommend when you are touching anything like this, you need to wash your hands thoroughly after. Salmonella is a real thing. Reptiles do have it in. But I want to show you this, guys, since we did have the opportunity, how easy it is to actually process a snake, especially in a survival situation. Down here in Florida, we got a lot of them out in the woods. They're everywhere. You can process non-venomous and venomous. When it comes to venomous, you want to make sure you do not ingest any type of venom. All the venom is actually in the fangs and actually the sacs directly behind the head. Usually when you dispatch a snake, you want to take at least 1 to 2 inches off from the base of his head. That way you know you're getting away from that venom. So this here, guys, could be a meal in an emergency situation. All right, I definitely do appreciate you hanging out with us. I know it is a gory video with guts and all, but that is survival. All right, guys, speak to you later.